everyone, it is Wednesday today and we're going to be sorting some 2D shapes. Last week we looked at the names of some 2D shapes, so that will help you today. We will then also be moving on to drawing some shapes as well. So again, just like yesterday, please get a ruler and a pencil as well. Sort 2D shapes. So let's get ready. So our first question is, which shape is a triangle? Have a little think. There are 3 shapes to choose from. Which one is a triangle? So well done if you chose this shape. It is a triangle. Number 2, nice little warm up. Which shape is a square? Is it this one, or this one? Well done if you chose this one. We spoke about this one the other day. Although it looks like a diamond, if you tilt your head, it is a square as it has 4 sides and 4 vertices. So how many sides does a square have? We'll count carefully here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4. Let's do that again because it wasn't very clear. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our last one, how many circles do you see on our lovely smiley face here? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Well done if you got them right. So let's learn. So sorting rules. What is the same? I want you to have a pause here and have a little think. What is the same? We've got lots of shapes here. What is the same? Could be anything. Okay, so hopefully you've had a little think. It could be as simple as all of the shapes are drawn in black. It could have been that they are all 2D shapes. It could have been that they all have at least one side. And I'd love to hear what else you have got as well. So now this time I want you to think about what is different between these shapes. Okay, so hopefully you had a little think. Well, they all have a different amount of vertices, as a circle has none, a triangle has 3, and a square and rectangle have 4. It could have been that they are all different sizes and they have different shape names as well. Okay, so sorting rules, sometimes it could be down to colour. So here we have red, let me get my mouse, red and blue shapes. So that is what we're going to be sorting them into today. So, oh, they're off. See if you can tap the screen quicker than they move them. There we go. So they have sorted these shapes into red and blue. So sometimes you're not sorting the shapes by their size or vertices. You could be sorting them something as simple as colour. So that was quite a nice one to warm up with. So this time we're sorting rules. We are looking at the shapes. So here we have 2 boxes. They haven't titled what they are sorting them into. So we've got to have a little think now. So we have lots of different shapes and they're all different colours, which is very exciting. So first of all, let's see how they start to sort them, and we will create a title for each box. The title's really important, as then you know how to sort them. So let's have a little look. Okay, so what shape is this at home? Have a little think. Okay, so this was a circle, and again another circle. So let's see what else they do. Okay, so it looks like they have sorted them into, have a little think, what titles could you put at the top here and here? Hopefully you have guessed it was circles and squares. Well done. Again, there they are just changing the way the square is represented. Well done. Again, so different amounts of shapes now, different shapes they have given us. And again, 2 boxes with no titles. So it's going to be the same thing. Let's see how they sort them and we will continue with our titles ourselves. So, okay, have a little think, what shape have they done there? And over here as well. So pause here to have a little think. What titles would make sense at the top of these boxes, looking at shapes? Hopefully you got triangles and rectangles. Well done if you got that right. So now we're sorting rule from number of vertices, from fewest to most. So vertices Count them very carefully and go from fewest to most. So have a little think at home and order them. So let's have a little look. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Already that has the least out of these two. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that already. So we're still looking at the triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we know that is more. We'll count that more carefully later. So we know that the triangle has the fewest number of vertices. It had 1, 2, 3. This we knew had the most, so let's count that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done if you got that at home. So now have a little look. We've got 3 more to put into our line here of fewest to most. The square was next. We know a square has 4 vertices. And now let's count them carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that that needs to come next, and this one there as well. Well done if you got that order right at home. Okay, and the last one we're going to do today is vertices, odd and even numbers. We did this a while ago. You should be very confident with your odd and even numbers. If not, we will clarify that today, doing it a little bit more. So our first shape we need to be given first. It is a square. So count the vertices. Does it have an odd amount of vertices or an even amount of vertices? So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that an even number is part of the 2 times table. So 2, 4, it is part of the 2 times table. So we need to put that into our even square. Our next shape, count the vertices. Is it odd or even? So hopefully you've done that at home. If you haven't, pause now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know that is not part of the 2 times table, so it has to go into our odd. Well done. Next shape, count the vertices. Pause here if you need some extra time. Let's do that together now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. It is even. This one here, you know a triangle has 3 vertices. 1, 2, 3. It goes into our odd square. So well done, a little recap of our odd and even numbers there as well. We are going to move on to our learning today, so let's go and have a look. This is our bronze sheet today, sorting 2D shapes. So hopefully our warm-up really helped you today. So the first one, you're looking at triangles and pentagons. The second one, you're looking at how the shapes have been sorted, so you need to come up with a title for them. The third one, Eva has sorted some shapes. Is Eva correct? Has she done it correctly? Count the sides and vertices to help you. And then the last one, draw a group of 3 different pentagons, thinking about your different sides. So how many sides does a pentagon have, and draw 3 different shapes there. This is our silver sheet today, sorting the shapes in order of the number of sides. So count the sides carefully, and you're going to do it from fewest to most. You're going to then repeat that again with the sides of vertices, the vertices. Then you're moving on to drawing your own shapes, thinking carefully and using the grid to help you as well. Please use a ruler to do this too. So our challenge for true or false today is looking at a Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is 2 circles that do overlap. So one side we've got 4-sided shape, the other side we have vertical line of symmetry. If a shape has both, then it goes where the 2 circles combine, and if it doesn't go in either, it stays on that outside. So when sorted into the Venn diagram, one shape is left on the outside. So sort the shapes into the Venn diagram, see if one is left outside, and explain why it is if there is one left.